Hey, happy Monday or whatever day you're watching this. Sending big hugs and lots of love out to everyone. Just to be, clairvoyant. That wasn't the word I wanted to say, but okay. I really was debating on whether or not to do this today. The energy has really been big, and I know the last several weeks I've really been processing a lot. And I appreciate everyone who, has been very grateful for these videos of just being raw and open. So that's why I decided to do it today. It's been a morning. I feel like I've been saying that, and this morning was more intense than the last couple of mornings. But I just was watching a little reel from, I think their name is Soul Guidance. I think maybe I'd have to look at that again. But they do a Schumann resonance little video every single morning, which God bless them, because I know how intense that could be, how much that is, all the work that goes into that. But this morning, the Schumanns was having a huge, and they were talking about across all of the graphs, so not just New York, but where do they have them? Like in Italy and Russia and all of the places like that. So the earth is definitely giving a big shake-up this morning, which makes sense of why I was feeling so having a lot of things come to clarity. And it's been, stuff that I thought I had cleared. Maybe not the anger so much. I just didn't realize how deep, intense, and it's not really anger, it's rage. Whew. It was a lot this morning to clear that, and then just the deep heartache and heartbreak and everything else that comes along with particular incident in my life. And then the clarity of, well, let's see. Maybe the reason that I don't take well to advice is because of this. Okay. Maybe one reason that birthing Trinity and everything I want to do with it is seems like such a challenge right now. Maybe I need to recapitulate and bring back a lot of the energy from this incident. So we think we clear something, and it just keeps coming back until we clear it. So I think last week I said healing is not for the faint of heart, and it really is not. And we have a lot of people in the spiritual realm that, they want to just shut down the feelings and the emotions or what have you, however they are dealing with them, but not really dealing with them, because that's what I've been doing for a long time with this too. No, I've dealt with that. I don't need to deal with that. And this is something that's over 20 years old. Sorry, trying to do math. Nope. It's still front and center. It's just been sitting back because I didn't want to look at it. Well, I gotta look at it now because it is in my face. And yes, so, this month we've had the new moon. And it felt like the energy was, from last month, the energy was starting to come down. And then we had the blue moon and the energy was up again. And now we just had the 6/6 portal, which was big energy. big energy going through, and we've had huge solar storms and flares and. So, if you feel like you're riding a roller coaster, yeah, definitely feeling that today, or for the last couple of months. So, and sometimes when we can, we really need to just stop all the distractions, stop all of the bypassing, and really get down and dirty. I always talk when people are in sessions how, like, the playlist that I play has like over 200 songs on it, and it's on shuffle. So those songs that come out that really hit my ears are really important. And so this morning I had just my playlist I like to listen to, and a song that I put on like maybe a month ago, but I haven't heard it, was about doing a release. Yeah, and so, again, while all this is coming up too, this weekend, we did, we call it an energy reset, where which is a ritual of just getting rid of gunky energy. And this is energy that you're holding on to. This is energy that you've picked up. She's been helping me process a lot this morning. You drive through traffic and somebody's got a story and they flip you off or they're angry at you, and that can stick in your energy field. So it's just about getting rid of all of that. Which then cleared the air and the energy field for, well, something else to come up, because we had the gong, so that got energy moving. And then Sunday morning, we did our quadruple quantum healing, which is just really incredible. Any one of us practitioners is pretty incredible. And then you get 2 of us together, or 3 of us together, or all 4 of us together, big things are going to happen. So it's just really cleared out a lot of the BS that I've been stacking on top of this to keep it down to feeling all the feels this morning. So I still need to do some more clearing, but there's, that's why we have our tools, right? So I've been doing a lot of breath work this morning. Breath of Fire is about clearing all of that out. So been clearing some big energies with Breath of Fire, and this evening I want to do a whole, well, maybe not this evening, well, whenever I get to it, before I leave for my retreat this weekend, where I'm going to sit by the fire and just write and burn, until I get a lot of that out. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of crying with that. And that's okay, because that's all energy releasing. And yeah, just being really kind and gentle today. So, with all of that, if you're still with us, thank you. And yeah, maybe I need to look at the fact that I just said us, because that's always one of those things that I listen for. So thank you for sticking with this. And if you're having these big ups and downs, there we go. Know that you're not alone, that there's nothing wrong with you. You're not doing something right. We talk a lot about how healing is not linear. It's just not linear. It's spirals. Because, again, you said you sweep out the big things, and then here it comes again. And then here it comes again, and comes again, and comes again, until it's all cleared out. So when we don't look at things, when we don't sit with things, we have a day like today. Or 6 weeks of clearing and cleansing and clearing and cleansing. That's really, I mean, usually it takes a little longer for that to come back around, but I feel like it's doing one of these, right? Clearing and cleansing, clearing and cleansing. Ooh, take a breath. Okay, go again. So really, you're not doing anything wrong if you've been feeling these energies. If you've been going through all of this, if you've been feeling the feels, you're in good company. Okay, so with all of that, and that's part of this stick, as part of the ritual too, to help us clear and cleanse some of that energy as well. So let's do that. I'm sorry, I really wasn't sure what I was going to talk about today, so we're winging it today. Okay, wing it most days, but even more so today. So what we're going to do, we're going to blow that heavy energy into the stick, and then we'll do some breathing. I know we've been doing that, but let's work on really getting that fight or flight turned off for a moment. Okay, and we'll go from there. All right, so breathing in, blow it all out. Breathing in, I always imagine the breath scooping that heavy energy out. Reaching into wherever you may feel a block, hurt, heavy energies. Whatever it is that you need to do. Come on, kitty cat. Okay, breathing in. Any more? And no, you can do this too. You don't have to just do it with me. Get a stick, get some paper, write down all those stuff, all those things, all that stuff that you want to release. Blow it into the paper, and then put it into the fire. Oh. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I keep bumping my table today. So, good. I love when it does that, split like that. So separating whatever the heaviness, us from whatever that heaviness is. And then when you're ready, take in that fire, that energy, filling those places and spaces back up. Good. And take whatever you need, breathing it in, breathing it out. Nice slow burn today, just slow burning it all off, making sure it's all burned away, right? It's always so interesting how the flame shows up on the screen compared to reality. Alright. Any last scoops of energy? Good. Alright. Okay. So, left hand on the heart, right hand on the belly. Breathing into this heart energy, this heart space. Because remember, the heart chakra is the divine energy. I know a lot of times we talk about loving somebody from our heart, and we really mean from our sacral. We don't mean that divine love, but we've combined the two. And remember that we're breathing this divine love from our heart down, around into our sacral, into our bellies, into our womb spaces, and if you're a man, you have a womb space as well. That space right above the pelvic bone, in the pelvic bowl, they call it. Good. And as you do these deep, nice deep belly breaths, giving yourself permission to relax, to release, to let go. And letting your inhale be like to the count of 4. And your exhale, either 6 or 8. Your exhale needs to be longer, deeper, slower. And that's what tells our bodies that we're safe, we're secure, we're supported. And that's what helps turn off that fight or flight. And I always like to imagine that light switch, turning it from fight or flight to rest and digest. Just feel your body melt and really pay attention. I like it. I felt like my shoulders were here, my back's all tense, and just flipping that switch, everything just kind of melted down. Whew. Thank you. And when we're in fight or flight, it makes it harder for us to heal. And I think I keep talking about this, and obviously I need to keep saying it because it keeps coming up. Good. And just keep breathing and relaxing and letting all that love just flow from your body, into your body, from your heart. Good. Feeling the muscles relax, release, let go. Good. And let's take a moment to, again, feel our feet on the ground. And whether you have socks on or they're bare, or maybe you have shoes on, just taking that moment to connect to your feet. And allowing those roots to flow down, 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 down into the earth. Noticing if you have any roots going to anyone or anything or anywhere that you are giving away power, taking energy from. And allowing yourself now, if you need it, to bring energy up from Mother Earth. Up into your body. I know we do this one a lot, but I think it's really important right now. So take it up and out. Clearing the body, clearing the chakras. And just allowing that energy, any heaviness, just to flow out. Or something we did yesterday was to imagine all that heavy energy flowing from our bodies into our hands, transmuting, transforming it, giving it a shape, a color, and allowing it just to collect so it's out of our bodies. Good. And then sending that beautiful love, the energy from Mother Earth, whatever, wherever, and watch it turn to white light. Something with wings. And then we can send it off and release it and let it go. Put it into a balloon, put it on a cloud. One of the things I really did in the beginning was to blow it into an energetic balloon. And I would just allow it to float away. And then I take my BB gun and pew! So it was far, far away and it couldn't come back. So whatever your, however you need to do it, whatever visual you need is perfectly fine. It's about not sucking it back in. Because that's why right now, again, it seems so big and heavy, is because we're being shook. And all those stuck things are now bubbling to the surface. And very, very grateful for this time, even though it's rough and it's a lot. But thank goodness I'm not holding on to it anymore. Thank goodness it's getting out. So we can clean it, clear it, so that we don't have to repeat it. Sorry, feeling some of that bubbling in my chest and my heart. Oof. So, sending you so much love, so much healing, big, big hugs. If you're feeling it, feel it, go through it. That's the best way to get through it. But reminder. So here's the other piece to this, sorry. And I know I've said this time and time again, I just want to reiterate that we have these big, beautiful brains, and when they tell the story over and over and over and over again, we actually get victimized again and again and again, because our bodies don't understand that we're not in it. So it's not about connecting to the event. Okay, that's why I'm not giving it a name today. I understand where it's all coming from. I don't need to go down into the event. I am just working through, and again, like I could do the whole, well, I understand why that happened. There was a lesson in it, in hindsight 2020, and being 50 years old and not 25 years old or 30 years or 40, something that was going on for quite a time. Being in that was very different. Now I get it. But that energy, that heartache, that heartbreak, the everything that was going on, I don't need to relive that. I am just clearing the energy that resulted from that. I hope that makes sense. There's a big difference from experiencing it all over again. You don't need to go through month after month after month of it happening. Just clearing the energy. Okay. If you have any questions, reach out. I will be on a retreat this week, so and there is no cell service, so I can't work because I'm good at giving to everybody else and using. And during this time, it's really easy to get distracted. It's easy to focus on other things because, oof, I don't want to feel this hurt again. So, but yes, reach out if you don't hear from me. And I'm not even sure I will do Magical Monday next week. It just kind of depends. By the time I get home, it will be late or early Monday morning. So we'll see where I'm at. If not, always go over. You can check out any of our videos. I think on Facebook they keep them for about 30 days. So there's several there. Or there's a link below where you can find all of our videos up and see what talks to you, what works for you. Much love, much gratitude, and know that you're not alone. All right, we'll see you next time, guys.